Welcome back to that vlog, guy. I know I said I wasn't going to do like constant day-to-day things for this channel, but I just wanted to point this out. Um, Last video, I did briefly talk about Dream and his cheating allegations and such, and then in the description, I updated the description because I had finished editing the video after Dream had uploaded his response. If you read the description, you would see that I was pretty adamant, like, yeah, this seems like a good response, but it still seemed kind of suspect, like, it didn't seem right, but for now he seems innocent. But then I ended up watching Dark Viper AU's video on him. You may or may not know him. I'll leave his channel in the description just in case. I'll leave his video up there about it. He made a pretty convincing video to Dream in general, because I was thinking slightly about it at night as well. I was thinking, why would he be going over all the statistics of it? Because if you look over the statistics, he's basically just saying, hey, there is a chance it could have happened. But he does not clarify how he didn't cheat, because he showed three options. He said he could have put in a data pack, he could have put it in mods, or you could have messed around with the game files within itself. But that's just three options that he pointed out. And he did kind of brush over a little bit afterwards that there are other ways that he could have cheated. And he didn't clarify them either, because he could have used any other way other than those three ways. Because I wouldn't be able to. I would have used mods or data packs, because I have the brain size of a peanut, I'm not gonna lie. But then Dream, he could have done some weird Java coding thing and changed the game files entirely in general. And yes, he did show that when he uploaded the world to the speedrunners, it was just a minute difference from when it was uploaded to when it was modified, so last opened. So he literally could have done it any other way to cheat, in other words. Now, if you watch Dark Viper's video, he does actually go over it way more well than I do, because I'm horrible at this, I'm not gonna lie. But it was basically him going, hey, here's the chances of me cheating, which are very low, but they are still there. He didn't say specifically with video evidence that he did not cheat, because he gave us a file from a mathematician professor, and I don't even, he didn't name the professor, I don't think. Maybe he did in the file. I haven't read the file specifically, because it looks like a lot of pages and I cannot bother reading for it. But Dark Viper, again, also read it. So he has watched the video over twice, and he has read the entire document, and he has pointed out inconsistencies of what Dream has said and what the document has said. The entirety of the document was unbiased. There was no things that said Dream did or did not. It was just saying that the statistics were different. And so you look at Dream, and throughout his entire video, he's going, the moderators were making it seem statistically wrong and biased towards him, or something along the lines of like them trying to blame him for cheating majorly. Now, they kind of did, not gonna lie, they picked a really big number, and so that is a bit on their fault, but at the same time, it's mostly just Dream trying to defend himself. But he did not, for like the third time, clarify that he did not cheat. He said that it was just lucky chance, and that it was a couple of times around. And Dark Viper mentioned something at the start of his video, and of course, go check out his video again. I'm just saying what I remember off of his video. This is a quick video, none of it's scripted, in my opinion, blah blah blah. He does it way better than I do. But yeah, he did talk a lot more, analyze a lot more about how Dream was just trying to protect his own ass. It seemed more like he was protecting his own ass than clarifying or finding a way that he did not cheat. Because this is like me getting into some kind of trouble saying, hey, did you cheat in this math test? And instead of just saying yes or no and showing very quick evidence, it's like, no, I didn't. Here's proof that the back of the book was stapled, or here's some video evidence of the room that I was taking the test in. I haven't looked away from the page once. Instead, he decided, hey, I'm going to go into the fabric of reality and find every single dot point that could prove I did not cheat, but don't go too in depth, because if you go too in depth, people will find the plot holes throughout it. And there were even like little plot holes throughout the entirety of his explanation anyway. That's me just ranting on about Dream trying to excuse himself. But now I just want to talk about his merch. I've already seen 2 or 3 videos on it, and I personally looked at the website, and I'm like, god damn, that's expensive for some merch with just a little smile on it. Now, I have heard that he is apparently going to be making more merch, which is actually more worth the buy, because at the moment it's literally just like a $5 jacket from Kmart and then $4 marker, and he just kind of went, ooh, smiley face and 2 dots. That's it. He did not try at all to make merch that looked good. He could have at least made the smiley face bigger, but that's like $40 USD, and USD is cheaper looking than AUD, because with AUD, yeah, it's messy with the whole money transferring thing. It's weird, but his merch sucks basically, and it's way over expensive. He has clarified that it is over expensive, and that's just the start of it. I'm still judging him on it, because it is the laziest merch I've ever seen. You could have done at least a little bit better with the first merch that you've ever seen on your shop. So, my opinion on Dream at the moment, he could still be a nice guy and all that stuff. He seems like a nice, cool person. He's got his own server with a whole heap of other YouTubers on it. So, it's less Dream being a bad person. Dream's still a good person. It's just that he still has a chance of people saying that he's cheated. And then he also defended stan culture as being a good thing. Now, stan culture, it's toxic most of the time. You can stan over people, you can be like, oh, I love this character, he's amazing. But when they start delving it into their identity, it's kind of weird to a certain extent. Like, you can be a fan, you can defend people, you can do all that, but don't threaten people. Because I feel like even Dream clarified at the start of his video, do not threaten people, although that completely contradicts what he did when he first went on Twitter. And it was like, hey, the moderators for the speedrunning thing say I was cheating. And then he goes ahead and says like, hey, he just repeatedly keeps saying that they said that he cheated. And then his stans go over to the moderators and give them a whole heap of grief, which is probably really annoying as a creator. As a moderator, to be constantly hassled because you just said that one dude cheated. And yes, the decision was heavily against Dream, but that's what you have to do to say someone's done something wrong in the situation. And whenever you find something good about it, it's like you don't want to put something good in there, because then you just seem like you're trying to backtrace and save your own ass. Because have you ever seen someone go ahead and say, oh, he murdered someone, but that's just thinking about it with what we have, and the evidence could clearly say that he's murdered someone, but the person would still be like, I'm saving my own ass here, he could have murdered someone. The evidence is not fully clear, and it's like, I'm ranting now. It's really annoying. I tried to make this a short video. What I'm trying to say is, Dream may not be a bad person, but he still has a percentage of a chance of cheating. I know a lot of this seems like bullshit, but again, I don't script these videos. This isn't scripted. The most that was scripted is just me holding a pen. That is it. But yeah, I'm not saying Dream has done something wrong. I'm just saying that there is still a percentage of a chance that he could have been cheating. Again, video could age poorly. There could be more proof, more solid proof that comes out that he has not cheated. But yeah, it's not a bad person. He's just may have cheated his speedrun for 1.16. That's all I'm trying to say. But of course, do not take this as solid truth. This opinion is completely mine. I just like posting them up on this vlog video thing for other people to see my opinion, maybe agree, maybe change my own opinion by putting something in the comment section, like saying, hey, this doesn't seem about right, you have forgotten to put this in, or hey, have you thought about this? As long as you aren't aggressive about it. I have mentioned this in the last video. Do not say something like, your opinion means nothing. My opinion means everything. Yeah, don't do things like that. Just say, hey, my opinion has something that might make you think that your opinion might be more of a false idea. That still sounds kind of like the same thing but more tame, but I think you know what I mean. Just don't make it sound aggressive. And then again, stan culture, don't say stan culture is good. Stan culture is basically like high-level fans, and high-level fans are terrifying. I'm not going to lie, I've seen so many fans of things. I was literally just scrolling through Instagram a second ago, and there's this girl who's such a fan of this one singer that her entire room's plastered in head to toe with merch and posters, and I'm like, that is stan. And I feel like if you even sneeze when trying to talk about the singer, the person will be like, you shouldn't sneeze when you're talking about them. That's disrespectful. Don't talk about them like that. Literally anything, they will find anything to say that someone's being disrespectful about them. For me, I'm just trying to say that it is most likely plausible that Dream has not cheated, but at the same time, there is still the percentage of a chance that he is lying and trying to cover his own ass with all this, and that he could still be cheating. Also, this is nothing related to any of what I've just been saying. That Game Guy is my gaming channel. Hit 25 subs recently. Way more than this channel, which is 1 sub. But I'm noticing that these videos aren't doing half bad for what they are. I think the problem with the Game Guy channel is that it's aged. Like, the channel account in itself has been around for 6 years, and it's only been more recently active since around the beginning of the 8th of August. So, I think it was the 8th of August, around there. I think you know what I mean. No, around the 14th. But from the 14th of August this year to around about a week or so ago is when I was making content. I am still going to make content on the gaming channel. I just haven't felt kind of the energy to do it. I felt the energy to sit down in the bag and talk, because that's easier than having to record the video game, and then the editing's pretty easy for this because I talk most of the time, but in that I have to find all the good parts. Yeah, I think the problem is that the account has aged for over 6 years, so YouTube is looking at it as an old account and isn't spreading the videos as easily. As for this account, I literally just made it a couple of days ago, and I've been uploading on it, so maybe this one's reaching more. This is like a test to see if I need to make another version of the That Game Guy channel and move everything onto there, or if I can keep using That Game Guy channel as my main channel, because I'm starting to think it's just the age that's messed around with the channel. But other than that, I think I'm done with my ranting. Again, go check out Dark Viper. Go check out Dream's response if you want to. I'm not saying it's wrong. I just have my own personal opinion to it. And then go check out my gaming channel. And then maybe hit subscribe if you want to for this channel. Again, all in my opinion, don't go attacking anyone because they disagree. And of course, have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night. See you all in the next video, well, vlog, sorry.